Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report.
So there was a crass comment made to Cody Rhodes this past week regarding his match with Sonny Kiss on Dynamite, and someone wrote, "Seriously, Cody Rhodes, this is supposed to compete with WWE now. You having a match with this low-class F-word. He's a joke that I'll never take seriously. He twerks in the ring like a stripper. One of his moves is banging your face into his ass. Really?" Just a homophobic remark. Cody Rhodes responded to him saying, "This is terrible and you're not worth a signal boost, but I'll make this clear to fans worldwide. If you have a problem with a gay man receiving a title shot, you can kiss my ass. I'm proud to share the ring with Sonny." Great response by Cody, but by responding to that tweet, no one would have known that original tweet would have existed. Do you think it's worth it to respond to trolls like that and the racists or the homophobic people out there?
Yeah, I think the right one in responding in the correct way, like he did, and exposing it, is putting out the stance that we're not going to tolerate this mindset. And again, it all comes down to the end of the day. Everyone's going to have their opinion based off of their perception of things and how they were raised, and they're going to take that and then they're going to act in a way. And I think Cody just sent a strong message, and being in his position that, look, we're not going to stand for that. And that guy, I think he deleted it, probably was suspended, I would imagine, for the language. And I just say, and again, this comes down to, this is always the weird thing. We used to joke when I had the original podcast my first year about if Stone Cold Steve Austin was gay, with the earrings and the short shorts and the fanny pack. But if you just look at it visually and look back, and he's not, he was the biggest draw in pro wrestling. But how would that perception of him have been if this gay guy was an ass kicker out there? And it always kind of fascinates me, people sexuality, how it's an entirely separate thing from fighting. And we've seen it in other sports where there's been gay. Amanda Nunes is, I believe, bisexual or anything. I think we're entering that period where there's the sexuality. I think there's been a stereotype that if you're a gay athlete that you got to be, it may be like a flamboyant or like we're something, you know what I mean? Like the Rico character, whether he was or wasn't, where they have these. That's just a stereotype, and there might be some people like that, but there's like, it's just an odd thing. But like with wrestling fans like that, it always kind of fascinates me because like the guy's using derogatory words but he's watching, and he's, at the end of the day, he's watching fake fighting with men in their underwear. Like, so where do you draw the line? Like, to me, and again, like you go back and Rikishi used to put his ass in people's faces and rub his ass in people's faces, and it's entertainment at the end of the day. But I think that where I'm getting at with this is sexuality is one thing, and Sonny Kiss's character obviously is a very unique wrestling character with that, and I like it, and I think it's good. And I think what AEW is doing is they are transitioning into like they're just more open-minded, I think, in life in general with their age and with the people involved. And that sexuality isn't fighting or wrestling. And now you can blur the lines and involve it, yes. But that at the end of the day, Sonny Kiss fighting Cody, it's not about what their sexual preference is for a match. And where some people, they're not going to understand that. But they're at least they're moving in the right direction, I think, and not allowing people to, Sonny, I'm sure she gets harassed, and I see messages from people on things like in a very vicious way. So I think Cody went to bat for Sonny with that, and after the match, like I don't agree with Sonny being back on her feet there after the match with hugging after taking Cody's finish. I would have preferred you sell. But I understand why they're doing it, because it was probably a special moment between them, and just kind of, I think, evolving and getting people to not look at things in such a one-dimensional way. So, and for Sonny to have that opportunity, was probably pretty damn big.
Yeah. This week also, Tegan Knox had come out. She came out stating that she was a lesbian. Spoke to Newsweek about it. She had talked about her life has been kind of a don't ask, don't tell situation, but now she feels it's the right time. And she said the reaction's been great. There are a few people who don't agree with that, but 99% of the reactions have been positive.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's been getting texts coming through from colleagues and friends, just congratulating her for coming out. So
yeah, and it takes courage to be able to do that. And again, I just think we're in a time, and most people, it's everyone has their preference and how they are, and there's no right or wrong on any of it. But you're obviously, when you're dealing with social media, you're going to have people that attack. And like I did a thing from a book I read, Outrageous Marketing, but it was I actually literally came across a study on Instagram. They were talking about, though, COVID-19, more people are posting nude photos right now during this. So, and then I'm reading this marketing book, and we're figuring out different ways for contests to keep the marketing strong for female more nutrition. So I posted a photo after the shower with a towel on that, by the way, which is much less revealing than wrestling in underwear. Like it's where you can see bulges like that. That's a million times more revealing. But God forbid you show a little hip on Instagram, and then people, oh my God, that's so gay, that's disgusting. I'm wait a second. That's why I put up a quote. I was like, you can't like be a wrestling fan and like say something like that's gay. You're watching men and women fight in their underwear. Like it's kind of like it's silly to me in that. But I got a lot of people, and it was overwhelmingly people, very, very positive. But they'll get like you get people that will attack, gay, this and that, faggot. That's what they say. That's how people react. And it's like, wait a second, like you watch me wrestle with a cowboy hat and underwear, like, and you might like I just don't understand that mindset. But congratulations to her, and hopefully, again, I think with sexuality, I think in a lot of other sports and different things, it's not even a big deal. But I think wrestling is one of those areas where you're dealing with a lower IQ with the fan base a lot of times, and not everyone. There's a lot of smart people that watch wrestling, but overall, and kids that are just don't have life experience yet. I see a lot of comments from uneducated kids all the time, and I feel bad because they're such a hole because they've not been taught and their parents haven't been there for them to teach them. And it's, but you're going to deal with that no matter what. So everyone's going to have an opinion.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much for watching this clip, and to watch full episodes of the Shooting Blanks Wrestling Report and conversation with the big guy Ryback, subscribe to patreon.com/Ryback for exclusive videos of both shows. And always remember, feed me more.